Hello, you are most welcome. I'm teacher Ivan from WUNNA Educational Services. You are most welcome to our third lesson of logarithms. We are still looking at the applications or how we apply the laws of logarithms in simplifying and evaluating logarithmic problems. Here is our question, which says simplify a half of log 10 power 25 plus log 10 power 60 minus a third of log 10 power 27. So we are having coefficients. The first step is we change the coefficients into powers of our powers, that is 25 and 27. So that is log 10 power 25 power half plus log 10 power 60 minus log 10 power 27 power 30. Hence this gives us 25 power half is the same as square root of 25, which is 5, plus log 10 60 minus log 10 27 power a third is the same as cube root of 27, which is 3. Hence this gives us, now we have simplified the powers and therefore we are left with addition and subtraction. But we are following body mass, so addition comes first. And thus, when adding logarithms of the same bases, we multiply the powers. That is to say, shall have log 10 5 times 60 minus log 10 3. This gives us log 10 300 minus log 10 3, which is log 10. Since we are subtracting logarithms, we shall divide the powers. That is 300 over 3, which gives us log 10 100. But 100 can be expressed in terms of 10, which is log 10 squared. So the square goes down, it becomes the coefficient, so that we end up with the 2 log 10 power 10. And since the base is the same as the power, that log equals to 1, so that we have 2 into 1, giving us our final answer as 2. So that is how we simplified all the way from the first step up to getting the final answer as 2. Let us look at our second example. The second example says solve for x if 3 log 10x plus log 10 power 4 minus log 10 power 1 over 16 equals to 0. So that is our second example. So for us to solve for x, we must apply the laws of indices. That is, we have 3 log 10x plus log 10 power 4 minus log 10 power 1 over 16 equaling to 0. So let us simplify. Since we have a coefficient 3, let it go up so that we get log 10x cubed plus log 10 power 4 minus, however, 1 over 16 is the same as 16 power negative 1, which equals to 0. Then this gives us, since we are adding and the bases are the same, we shall multiply the powers to get log 10 4x cubed minus, now the power negative 1 will come down so that we get minus 1 log 10 16, but the 1 is silent, that's why we don't write it, equals to 0. So since we have a negative and a negative, they multiply to give us a positive, and therefore we shall come up with the log 10 4x cubed plus log 10 16 equaling to 0. And now since we are having a plus, we can still multiply the powers. So that gives us log 10 4x cubed times 16, which is log 10 4 times 16 is 64 x cubed equaling to 0. Then since this is 0, it is the same as having log 10 64 x cubed equaling to, instead of writing 0, we can have log 10 of 1, because we saw that log of 1 irrespective of the base is always 0, so that we can cancel out the log and we come up with 64x cubed equaling to 1 divided by 64 64, so that we get x cubed equals to 1 over 64. Then we shall get the cube root of both sides. Hence giving us x as the cube root of 1 over 64 is the same as the cube root of 1 is 1 and the cube root of 64 is 4, so that we end up with x as 1 over 4. So that is how we can simplify such a number. Otherwise, that has been simplifying and evaluating sides. Please don't forget to subscribe so that we move together, so that we simplify the mathematics.